me give everybody a few minutes to pop on in because the stream did just start, so hopefully you can all hear me well. Like the title says, we're going to be talking about the next monster versus villain, but first there'll be a news roundup, and then maybe hopefully later we'll play a little bit of Kaiju Universe, but we'll see how the stream goes. That's kind of the plan. So happy Sunday, everybody. Everybody a few minutes to just come on into the chat. We're coming into the video, the stream. I can't talk today. No, I know I'm probably a little late on this. Everyone's kind of done their discussion. So I'm going to try and keep mine, well, as different as possible. I know everybody's already discussed this. Dangerville, Goji Center, D-Man 1954. Everybody's talked about this already. So I'm going to try and give my thoughts without copying what they've already said. But I will admit they've already kind of made their own thoughts about this, so I'm kind of late, but it's my opinion. You're going to get it anyway. But first, we're going to just do some quick news. There's a bit of news to talk about first. Nothing too major, so. But we'll give people some time to come into the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Sunday. Ape Titan might be based on Cheetos from Kong the Animated Series. I'll have to look into that. Oh, yeah, he's like a villain. Oh, wow. We can discuss that later. That's interesting. Because he is red, but he's a bit different. But I can see that. We'll look into that. We could discuss that. Because he is red. Maybe they were inspired by it. I'm not sure. I never actually watched too much of the Kong animated series. I more watched the 98, the Zilla, whatever you want to call it, animated series. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. I remember though the animated series for Kong was on in the early 2000s. I remember around the same time the Godzilla animated series was, which is weird they never got a chance to do a crossover. That would have been awesome to give us Godzilla vs. Kong, but in the 2000s, but in animated series. Like if they did a crossover episode or something, that would have been amazing. But yeah, I think I have the entire series of the Godzilla one. So yeah, cool. Well, I think I've given enough time. Let's just get the news segments here. News will be kind of quick. Um, so news. I mean, nothing major. Just a couple things that kind of came out recently or have been kind of recent and I haven't really talked about. So I thought I'd cover them here. This is from today. I think, is it as of today? Yeah. So we've got a reveal for another one of the kaiju from the Gamera anime, which will be Zigra. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Zigra. So he will be in the series. We don't have we don't really have a good look at him yet. This is very much a teaser, but he will be in the show. Now, he does look more like a manta ray to me, whereas like originally he was much more like a shark. So we'll have to see what he looks like. Maybe when they reveal more images or they reveal the bandit figure. I actually really like Zigra. So I'm looking forward to see how they do him, but I'm not sure how I feel about this design right now because it just looks like a big manta ray. Maybe they'll make him look more interesting in the show. But I'm glad they're doing like classic kaiju that they didn't do, have not been seen in a long time, like Jiger as well. Gyaos is obviously a must. I wonder if they'll do who else? Beat Us, right? That tentacle one, and then there's five of them, right? So now we have Zigra, Jiger, Gyaos. There's two left, so maybe Beat Us, and I mean we'd love Legion or Iris, but I don't know. I think they're gonna use more Showa Gamera Kaiju, unless they bring in Iris. That would be amazing, but I don't know if they would. Or Legion, that could be cool. So uh, we'll have to see. I mean, it's a 6 episode series. There's 5 kaiju, so it's going to be kind of like he fights one more or less each episode. But there's 6 episodes, so I wonder if maybe there'll be a one main kaiju that he fights against, and that would be cool. Like maybe Iris is like the final kaiju he fights at the end of the series. Maybe I'm just coming up with ideas here. Just this is just guessing. I'm not sure. So yeah, I feel like um, it's cool that they're bringing in classic kaiju that have not been seen in a very long time. Speaking of classic kaiju that haven't been seen in a very long time, uh, you might have seen in my last stream where I recently posted a clip from that where I talked about the Titanic Creations is making a Gorgo figure. Well, now we have our first look. You know, before all we had were these kind of animated, like 3D mock-up images, but now we have our first look at the figure itself. Now, note these are still like not finalized yet. I believe the paint job still needs to be finished, which does look a bit like the paint is lacking a bit. So these aren't the final picture, but it's like almost there. I think these are more like the prototype images. And so we got our first look at the Gorgo figure. And I have to say, like, honestly, the sculpt looks good. I think the sculpt is pretty much there. And then you can see kind of the London Tower you get, and you get like the little submarine bell thing, and you get the little aircraft. So I do feel like, and then they're supposed to get a little mini Gorgo figure as well. This is actually Gorgo's mother, funny enough. So that's going to be pretty cool. I think the sculpt looks good. I think it's there. I think it's just the paint job that needs a bit of work. And I would say that for me, well, the box art looks great. If you compare the mock-up to the final, I think it's kind of there. The one thing that does bother me is the teeth here. But again, if they do a good job with the paint job, they'll make that look better. And I'm not sure I like him so shiny in the matte. I hope it's a bit more matte, because right now it looks very plasticky, very like shiny. But we'll see what they kind of, the final version will look like. But I think in terms of the sculpt looks good. I like it. I like where I see the articulation. That's quite a lot of articulation. And you get all these accessories. So I think the sculpt is definitely there. It's just the paint job that they need to finish up. And look, you can see the articulation here in the hands. So the claws look good. Like, I think overall it's a good looking figure. And definitely, I think you can still pre-order. I don't know how long they're going to keep going until, but you can still pre-order. I think pre-orders need to end May 31st. You have until May 31st. So, and then my last piece of news, I guess, it's not so much news, but if you follow KDM Monsters on any social media platform, you'll know that they kind of post often a lot about news about the MonsterVerse or other things. They're like a news journalist. Not sure where they get their sources, but they must know somebody, or they know some people. Anyway, they posted that the director of the upcoming Godzilla film from Toho posted this, but like it's like the logo for the movie, but flipped, right? Like inverse, I guess, in terms of color. And they're saying that we're probably going to get some information. Let's see. I mean, of course, a G-Fest. Man, I don't know if they would release it at G-Fest, but I will say they were saying we're probably going to get the trailer. There's already been something about a Bandai figure for the film, so there's a good chance we could get our first trailer and our first figure, first look at the Godzilla figure from the film very soon. I don't know when, Apparently not in G-Fest. That doesn't mean it's not coming out soon. It's just probably not in G-Fest. It could be this month, could be... I mean, it comes out in November, so I imagine we'll get it very soon. That's pretty exciting. And yeah, sometimes in all this madness, you know, you forget. We're getting a new Toho Godzilla film in November. Like, what is that? 6 months now? Six months. Someone said that Shin Godzilla, the teaser trailer, 8 minutes behind. Yeah, it was very different back then. They're very quiet about this project. So no, not really sure what their strategy is, but they're being super quiet about it. I'm not sure if it's because they don't want to get in the way of Godzilla X Kong in terms of the marketing, but yeah, we'll see. But I'm sure we'll get a reveal soon. I'm sure we'll get a reveal soon. So very exciting. So much stuff coming out. It's crazy. So much stuff. Gamera Rebirth, new Godzilla film from Toho, and of course the MonsterVerse's next movie. So it's all very exciting. Um, so let's jump to that. Let's copy. That's why we're really here, right? That's the main topic of this, is to discuss who is the villain of the next MonsterVerse film. Um, and like you'll see there, like Goji Center has already done a pretty good video. Dangerville did their own video. A lot of people have kind of been putting out theories and speculation as to who this guy is. A lot of discussions, what he's gonna be doing, what he's gonna like be capable of, powers, abilities. So I'll just give you my thoughts, what I think. Obviously, we're all just speculating here for fun. So, but one big thing that I see a lot of is people are saying this guy's either like a predator or something like that. That's been said by a few people now. That basically he's like, he likes to hunt titans, I guess, for sport. He likes to kill other titans. And now, does he do it alone, or does he have something to help him? Does he have powers and abilities? We can also speculate on that. But that seems to be something that's like common, right? I've heard about that from a few people already. I think the main reason for that is because we see that whole boneyard around him as he sits around his throne. Now we have to remember, this is a 30-second title reveal. It's not a trailer, right? It's just like an animated thing to get us excited. So it could mean nothing at this point. Like, I think it's important to the plot, but we also shouldn't like try too much to like read into a 30-second title reveal. Like, the movie could have nothing to do with it, obviously. Maybe his throne does. I think he will be in the movie. I think he will be the main villain. But I don't think that like everything that's in this title reveal will be necessarily in the movie. Maybe, but I think it's just like an animated thing to get us excited. But I feel like there could be some validity to the idea that he's like a predator or that he hunts other titans. But I do think that like he's a bit more like they have been controlling an area of the Hollow Earth, or they want control of an area of the Hollow Earth, and Godzilla and Kong basically get in their way. And I feel like it's very much, I don't know, here it's like the idea they hunt for sport, but I don't know about that. Maybe they're just trying to, you know, maybe not necessarily be the alpha, but they don't want to, I don't know, just let Godzilla and Kong run around. Now, we do know, according to the synopsis of the film, this is a threat to the entire world, not just the Hollow Earth. So this guy must be causing problems as well on the surface. So that's the reason why both Godzilla and Kong get involved. So I guess it's just like, the thing is, why would this guy just be only hunting titans in the Hollow Earth if he's not going to be a threat to the whole world, right? Something about him must cause a problem everywhere. Now, to my theory, I feel like this guy, it actually has to go back to, where does he come from? Or maybe better yet, where has he been this whole time? Because that's the big thing, right? This guy is probably ancient. Everyone's saying he looks old. He probably is, with all those bones around him. So where has he been this whole time? Where was he during, you know, Godzilla in 1954? Where was he during the events of Kong Skull Island? Where was he during King of the Monsters, right? Or Godzilla vs. Kong? And I think it's probably, well, one thing we have to remember, the Hollow Earth is huge. And I think that's something that's like the genius of the Hollow Earth lore is that it's huge. Like, you don't, I think, realize that the Hollow Earth is like inside of Earth. So it's massive. Like the Hollow Earth is massive, massive interior of the planet. It could be hundreds of kilometers of area, right? That's unexplored. There's tunnels, all kinds of stuff. So this guy probably was somewhere hidden away in the Hollow Earth, and like probably either he was laying dormant or something, and the events of either King of the Monsters or Godzilla vs. Kong disturbed him. I think a big part of it's going to be Godzilla vs. Kong, because Kong going into the Hollow Earth and taking the throne there. Um, there wasn't a Kong down there as far as we know before Kong, right? Or it had been a long time. So maybe in the meantime, this guy had kind of taken a part of the Hollow Earth for himself, right? He had taken hold of the Hollow Earth. And now that Kong shows up all of a sudden to say, hey, I'm in charge, that really angers this guy. But there must also be a reason he goes after Godzilla. And maybe that's because he realizes that Godzilla is also around. And the events, I think of the events of Godzilla vs. Kong will play a really big part in this film. And also the Hollow Earth energy as well. Maybe that's a big part of why this guy pisses off or angers Godzilla and Kong. Maybe his use of the Hollow Earth energy is going to attract Godzilla down as well. And maybe this guy is just trying to stake a bigger claim in the Hollow Earth, but he also wants to cause a bit of chaos on the surface. There has to be a reason Godzilla gets involved. And I think a big part of it would either be this guy sends a Titan to the surface, and that really upsets Godzilla. And he begins to mess with the established order that is like set up between Godzilla and Kong. So we'll have to see. I mean, that's already talking about what other people are speculating, that this guy might control have like be able to control the Titans either via mind control, which I think might be a little too silly, but more like in the way that King Ghidorah or Godzilla can kind of be an alpha and tell other Titans what to do. This guy also has that kind of ability, or shall we say, he's reached the status where he can kind of tell the Titans what to do. And so he has like an army of Titans, shall we say, that he uses in the Hollow Earth to kind of do his bidding, and he's going to use them to go after Godzilla and Kong. Because the other thing that everyone says is, how can this guy not be able to take on both gods? How can Godzilla and Kong not be able to take on this guy? Well, probably because he has some Titans that work with him. He has like a little army, and that probably will force Godzilla and Kong to work together, but also they may even require more help. Wouldn't it be cool if like in the final battle it's Godzilla, Kong, and maybe some allies like Mothra, Rodan against this guy and his army? The final battle of the Hollow Earth, something like that. And then like the other thing is, what about his powers and abilities? Because that's what everyone's kind of talking about as well. And again, back to the mind control thing, I don't know, I feel like that's a little too, I know this is all fantasy, but it's a little too silly that he has direct mind control, but maybe just his sheer status as a dominating force is what causes Titans to kind of follow him. But his other powers and abilities, I mean, I think that's something they could really explore. I don't think he should have like Godzilla's flame breath. That would be a little bit silly. I don't think that would be. I don't know. I feel like it might be too silly. But if he has his lightning, and many people are saying this is like the original King Kong versus Godzilla from 1962, where remember King Kong had lightning powers. He absorbed the power of lightning, and then he had like electricity abilities. This guy might have absorbed the energy from the Hollow Earth, and that has given him powers and abilities, which I think could be something really cool to explore. And then, of course, everyone is saying, does that mean that Kong is going to then also get powers? Because he's going to learn how to do it in the final battle, which is something I think would be awesome to see Kong then finally get his own powers. And because in Godzilla vs. Kong, they had to give him a little axe just so he would be able to go up against Godzilla without losing. So I think the powers and abilities this guy has will be a big advantage he has. Maybe he has the ability to, if not absorb Godzilla's blast, at least he can, like, you know, deflect it, or he has like a shield he uses to stop Godzilla's blast or something. Or maybe he can absorb Godzilla's energy because he also has Hollow Earth energy or something like that. Because there has to be a way he can stop Godzilla. Because Kong himself couldn't take on Godzilla, right? But this guy, maybe I think also he's going to be a bit bigger than Godzilla and Kong as well. But I think he'll have cool weapons, I think. And he'll also have, as some people are saying, a lot of experience. So this guy's killed Godzillas before, or we assume, according to this title. So maybe he knows the weak points of Godzillas and how to stop them. So I think that's maybe going to help him fight Godzilla, and he'll understand how to anger Godzillas. Goji Center said that like he might try and like use Godzilla's skulls to enrage Godzilla and to kind of get him to make bad, rash decisions that he could use to his advantage or something like that. So this guy might be able to get in their heads. Warp Monarch. Maybe it's just electrical powers, but it would be too similar to Ghidorah. Well, I don't think he'll be able to shoot lightning. I think it'll be more like what the King Kong versus Godzilla, in that he like could punch Godzilla or Kong with lightning. He'll also probably have tools, you know, like Kong did, but they will have lightning in them. Like, could you imagine he has like, well, a spear maybe, but with lightning in it? Or even, I think it'd be cool if he had like a sword with lightning in it, but I don't know if they're gonna go that silly. Or like a hammer or something. He'll have weapons, but with lightning. But I don't think unless he's gonna go Emperor Palpatine and from Star Wars and shoot lightning from his hands, which would be kind of silly, but also kind of cool. But I don't think it would be exactly like King Ghidorah's abilities. Necessarily. I don't think they'll work the same way. And again, the Hollow Earth energy, I mean, we still don't know much about it, but the way it seems to work is that like it can be filtered into objects. I guess like you can build weapons out of it, or you can kind of control it as well. So we'll have to see. There's a lot we can guess. It's a 30-second title reveal, so we don't exactly know what powers and abilities this guy has. We're just kind of guessing. But if they're inspired by the King Kong versus Godzilla from 1962, we generally have an idea of what Kong was able to do in that movie. If he's going to control an army, I don't think it'd be via mind control, but I think it would be just his stature as like an alpha or kaiju predator or whatever. That's going to give him the ability to have like, when I say an army, I don't mean thousands, I just mean a couple of titans that he controls. When I say titans, I mean like Behemoth, Warbats, Skullcrawlers, maybe Muto Primes. Some of the titans that we've seen in the Monsterverse. I'd also love to see some of these titans come back. What was cool about Godzilla vs. Kong is that they had Skullcrawlers. That was cool because it was, you know, the Monsterverse has started to create all these original titans, and then they don't really use them ever again. Like, I'd like to see Behemoth, Skila, I forget what that giant one from King of the Monsters is called, that one that comes out from that mountain. There's a lot of original titans that they have that they barely ever use. Or they use them in the comics that, like, I don't read the comics, so I don't know. So I would like to see original titans come back. I want to see classic titans as well. You know, I mean, I know they're going to have new titans probably, which is fine. But, like, it's a shame if they don't even use the classic titans, that they're not even using their own original titans that they created. You know, King of the Monsters gave us a ton of new titans, and they haven't really been used since. So I think Behemoth would be great to see. The Warbats were really cool. I'd like to see them again. Maybe the Muto Prime, to some extent. That would be cool. Maybe like a water titan. We haven't had really any of those. Something that could really challenge Godzilla in the water would be cool to see. Because everything else has kind of been all land-based or air-based, but I'd love to see maybe a titan that can actually challenge Godzilla into water. A Titanosaurus? I don't know, but something similar to that. There's a titan in the comics called Tiamat or something like that, that maybe Godzilla, you know, a group of them could pose a big challenge for Godzilla. So We'll have to see, but I think it'll be a mix of new, hopefully old, and classic. I mean, I don't know. I'm not expecting too much. I would love for Mothra and Rodan to come back, though, at the very least, because you've already established them in the franchise, so it would not be difficult for Rodan and Mothra to come back. I'd love for them to come back in the final battle to help Godzilla and Kong, and kind of like the four Titans fight together against this guy's army. I think that would be cool to see. But I don't expect many classic Titans besides that. Like some people are saying, like, oh, you know, this guy will show up, this guy will show up. I don't think so. The other big thing is like the discussion of who's the main villain. And I think this guy is the main villain. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to be Destroyer, it's going to be Space Godzilla, it's going to be Gigan. We would love to see these things. But I think this guy is the main villain. And from what I've seen from other sources, he is the main villain. Now, will there be other Titans and maybe even classic? Yes. But I don't think that we should expect anybody like Space Godzilla, Destroyer, Biollante, Gigan. Those, not in this film. And now there could be other places where they can show up. I think Destroyer would be perfect. And D-Man 1954 said this. I completely agree with him. I think D-Man 1954 said that Destroyer would be good for like a Godzilla 3 or something like that. And I agree. I think that's where you could put Destroyer. I'd rather see him in a solo Godzilla film. Not solo Godzilla, but a MonsterVerse Godzilla film. Or even, maybe even in the show. But if the show is more centered on Godzilla, I think that would be a much better place to see Destroyer than in more of the crossover films. And then we get to Space Godzilla, right? And everybody talks about Space Godzilla because of the artwork from Godzilla vs. Kong that came out, where the Godzillas and the Kongs are fighting some kind of flying creature that breathes fire, that looks like a Godzilla that breathes fire. And it even has the name, Zohoala, something like that, Zohala. Everybody's talking about that, Zohoala. And that, like, this is Space Godzilla. And he's going to be the main villain. And there's a lot of theories about that, a lot of speculation. There's a lot of things we could talk about here. And I think this is probably the one area where maybe I might say there's some kind of, what's the word? There's some evidence here, I want to say. We do know that this artwork was made for Godzilla vs. Kong. And apparently it was going to be in the movie. Like when you walk into that room, that artwork was going to be there on the ceiling, but they cut that out, right, in the reshoots. But that was meant to be in the movie. So that was going to be part of the lore, right? That they do fight, or they fought in the past, some kind of evil Godzilla. Not Space Godzilla, an evil Godzilla, right? So this evil Godzilla probably could still fit into the lore of the MonsterVerse. Now the question is, would this creature show up in this film? And this is where we start to get to some other theories that this guy, this main villain, is actually not working alone, but either he's being, a few theories. One, he's being controlled by something. Two, he's like, he's not the main guy, but there's something else pulling the strings. Or three, he's kind of working with another Titan. I think the first one, that he's being controlled by another Titan, I think that's a bit silly. He's being, again, this whole mind control thing is a bit meh. I don't know how I feel about that. But the one that he could be kind of like, he's, you know, something else is pulling the strings. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Maybe like he's working for another Titan above him. Or the third one, that they're working more together. I could also see that. They're like, they have kind of a partnership, and they both want to take out Godzilla and Kong. But this Zohoala, I think I'd like to see him set up as the villain for, if there's a follow-up to this film. Because I want this guy to be the main villain. And then I think this Zohoala should show up in the next film. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, the Ape Titan might be a villain, but not the true one. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that he might be like, I kind of think of it as like this Zohoala guy. I'm not saying this evil Godzilla, however you pronounce it, is kind of like Thanos. That's the best way to think of it. And this Ape Titan is like Loki, if you think of it, or anybody that works for Thanos. You know, that they're kind of doing his bidding, but he's behind there the whole time. but he's not coming just yet until the next film. I think though, like to have both this evil Godzilla and this guy in the same film, I don't know. That like that would be too many villains. Like I think it should just be one villain in this film, setting up the villain for the next one. So like this evil Godzilla can show up for like 5 minutes just to set him up, but he should be the main villain of the next film, I think. Toho has a ton of alien races, and I don't know if that's something the MonsterVerse wants to do. I don't think it's a bad thing, but like aliens and stuff like that, I'm not sure that's their focus maybe yet. I mean, King Ghidorah is an alien. I don't know why they never talked about that ever again, but King Ghidorah is an alien. They said that in King of the Monsters, so I'm not sure if maybe in this film they'll bring in aliens again, but I don't think so. That doesn't seem to be the direction they're going in yet. If the true kaiju villain is Megalon. Honestly, I think it would be cool to see. I would love to see that a titan like Megalon, but what if he was fighting for this ape titan as one of his like titan, as one of his lieutenants or something? I could see something like that. Like Megalon works for this titan, and that way he causes problems for Godzilla. Imagine if Godzilla and Kong have to fight the ape titan, a bunch of other titans, and Megalon. Like Megalon would be tough to fight if you're fighting already a bunch of other titans. Megalon would be pretty tough. I think Godzilla and Kong could take on Megalon if it's just Megalon by himself. But remember that like when Godzilla fought Megalon, he also had to fight Gigan, so he needed Jet Jaguar's help. So there's a lot they could do, but again, I'm not sure how many classic titans we will see in this film. I have a feeling it'll probably at most be Mothra and Rodan. Maybe the show will have more, and maybe any follow-up films will for sure have more. But I feel like with this movie, they're trying to, stick to what worked with Godzilla and Kong. Like Godzilla and Kong face off against one villain, and then there's a couple of other titans. I think they're gonna follow a similar formula. So, but I'm excited mainly because like the thing with Godzilla vs Kong is like it spends half the time trying to, these guys. Well, most of the time these guys are fighting, when in reality they don't need to really fight each other. They need to team up and fight something else, which is what they end up doing. But at least here, like they actually have a reason to team up. Now I'm sure they won't team up at the beginning. It's called Godzilla X Kong. A lot of people are already theorizing that it doesn't mean that Godzilla and Kong are going to get along immediately. And I think it'll be a bit like, when if you ever seen like Avengers 1, for example, the Avengers don't get along immediately either. They spend half the movie, well, they spend every movie fighting each other, but in the first film, it takes them a while for them to get along. So I think Godzilla and Kong are, at least in the beginning, they're going to fight each other a bit, and then later they will become like more allies. So I feel like it might be based on Cheetos. Cheetos is a native turned demon. Maybe he's a rogue Kong that got exiled by his kind. I could see that. My theory, again, speculation. I think what could have happened, and this is whole like the Titan War, and we're gonna understand what happened. I think, the Kongs probably were like, they had different factions, during that war, and maybe one broke off, and like this faction of Kongs was evil, and they kind of do their own thing. Maybe they're cannibalistic, maybe they're more hunter-like, maybe they go after their own kind without caring. And so maybe the Kongs had to fight this guy. And it wouldn't be interesting if Kong, maybe his parents were involved in the conflict with this evil Kong. And because of this conflict, that sent them to the surface. It wasn't Godzilla that sent Kong's parents to the surface, it was this evil Kong. And maybe even this evil Kong sent the Skullcrawlers. That would be really interesting if, like, it turns out this evil Kong, this evil ape, is actually the one responsible for the death of Kong's parents. That would be really interesting. And because the thing is, he's quite different from Kong. He has a different appearance and stuff, so he might be kind of a different faction. A different breed, if you will. of the Kong species, or like a subspecies or something, a different group, you know. I'm trying to make Godzilla and Kong mentored. I mean, I don't necessarily know about that. I feel like it's more of a, I don't know how else to say, like a crossover, more like you know, I think of it more like they're working together, but there's not really a mentor thing over that. But I could see, like, if they bring in Kong's son or Godzilla's son, that there would be some kind of mentoring there. If, because remember, before we knew this film as Godzilla x Kong, the New Empire, we knew this. There was rumors about a Son of Kong movie. Now, I don't think those were just like rumors. I think there might be some possibility that in this film they do find an infant Kong, and maybe this evil ape titan, you know, kidnaps this Kong or something, or hurts it, and that causes Kong to be, that's Kong's motivation in this movie. So, you know, maybe we will see the Son of Kong in this film, and then in that form, Kong will kind of mentor this younger infantile Kong. We need better names, by the way. We can't just keep calling these things Kong. So we need different names. I think Godzilla like had different, like, they, you know, they gave Godzilla a name, they gave the other Godzilla name Dagon. We need some different names because otherwise everything is just Kong, evil Kong. Like, we need names. So ugh. But yeah, I don't think it was just rumors that there would be a Son of Kong movie. I think that there's a good possibility they will introduce a young Kong in this. And I mean, we know this ape titans, they exist, so it's possible that there's other Kongs as well in the Hollow Earth, other ape titans. So maybe one will be adopted by Kong and become his adoptive son that he kind of takes care of, kind of like Minya was in the Showa era, or even Little Godzilla. And then maybe in the future, if there's ever another Godzilla film, they'll bring in Godzilla, baby Godzilla, and Godzilla Jr. Because I definitely feel like that's kind of the next phase where, like, Godzilla and Kong begin to mentor and raise their offspring, you know, and they become kind of the next generation. Plus, it's like, how much more can you really do with just Godzilla and Kong? Like, you kind of need more to it. That's what they came up with in the Showa era, and even the Heisei era, that, like, okay, after a while, like, we need to bring in Godzilla's kid. Even Final Wars does that. So I think the Monsterverse will probably bring in Godzilla's son, Kong's son. It gives them more weight, more motivation, and also, like, it sets it up so if they ever want to kill off Godzilla or Kong, they can just have the offspring ready to go, and they can keep making more movies. That's what Toho did. So we might be seeing Kong's son in this. I still think, I think those Son of Kong rumors weren't just for nothing. So anyway, but that's my opinion, my my speculation. But I like this about Cheetos from the cartoon. I didn't know about that, and that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, actually. I might look that up. Go to the Wikizilla. Yeah. Well, he is an evil lava god monster in episode 4, actually. Physical strength. That's cool. I mean, he's like more of a god, but I mean, you get kind of the idea, right? He's like, he's red, he's evil. I could see kind of the inspiration. Someone has already put this together. The Godzilla and Kong. I think they had the same idea that Godzilla x Kong would be them fighting this guy. So Maybe people are already inspired. But that's pretty interesting. And quite a coincidence, no? That this guy is all red, which matches kind of the color of the evil Kong, right? So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot we could speculate here. Again, like I said, it was a 30-second title reveal. Like, of course, you know, we can guess many, many, many things, but I want to say, you know, all of this is speculation. Take it with a grain of salt. Like, we know nothing. We don't even have the actual trailer yet. We just have a title reveal that's like 30 seconds. A really cool title reveal, but like most of it is animated as well. We don't even know if any of this footage is going to show up in the actual film as well, or if it's just footage they use just to get us hyped. So we just have to see. It is crazy to see all the speculation. It's fun in a way because it's like we haven't been able to speculate like this in a while. And I think it's really cool because it's not what we expected. Because my main thing was like, I was a bit worried that they were just going to make a new Titan Up that wouldn't be interesting. And I was like, I wasn't sure if they would do a classic Toho villain. But they did kind of a bit of, like, they found a good idea. Like, what if, you know, it is a new Titan, but it's an interesting one. It's like an evil Kong. And I'm like, okay, but that's unique. And I didn't think of something like that. I think nobody expected this, which is good, but nobody's like against it really. I mean, there are people obviously like, oh, we wanted this, or oh, how are Godzilla and Kong gonna struggle against this guy? You know, they're the naysayers, of course. You know, there's always the haters, but I think that I find it really cool, and it's not what I expected, but it's a good thing, you know, because I thought, well, is either gonna do a classic Toho kaiju villain, or they're gonna make up some random Titan, and that's gonna be like tough to really get excited for that, because it's like, But they did something interesting here, so I'm really glad they did that. And again, this may or may not be the main villain, right? I think it is, but there's always a possibility it isn't. But I kind of hope not. I hope they stick to one villain throughout the whole film. You know, they can set up the villain for the next film, for sure. But I wouldn't want to see too many villains in this. Now, there could be other Titans, like Megalon, I think, could be fine if he was, like, working for this guy, you know? But he wasn't, like, the main villain, but he's kind of, like, one of the Titans that this guy can kind of control. Or other kaiju like that. I think Gigan, though, on the other hand, Gigan, Destroya, Space Godzilla really deserve more main villain status, and they deserve kind of their own movie. Because the other thing is too, that's how I felt about Mechagodzilla's. Mechagodzilla really, I felt like to me was just thrown into the last. That was my least favorite part of Godzilla vs. Kong. That Mechagodzilla was just thrown into the last 30 minutes of the film, and didn't really get any kind of I don't know development. Like, yes, he was a threat, and he caused Godzilla and Kong to team up together. But, you know, it's a classic Titan like Mechagodzilla. I feel like he almost deserved way more screen time. And maybe he'll come back. Maybe the humans, you know, maybe Godzilla and Kong will lose so badly that the humans rebuild Mechagodzilla, but as a good guy. And Mechagodzilla helps Godzilla and Kong. Maybe this time, instead of putting the brain of King Ghidorah in Mechagodzilla, they put the brain of Dagon in Mechagodzilla. And Dagon remembers fighting this ape Titan in the Titan War. So he helps Godzilla and Kong. That would be sick. That would be a cool plot twist. They bring Mechagodzilla back, but as a good guy. And he helps Godzilla. That would be really cool. So, and they could totally do that. Because I don't think Mechagodzilla was completely destroyed. They just ripped off his head. They can rebuild him. If they had the technology to build Mechagodzilla in the first place, they can rebuild Mechagodzilla. So, anyway, we'll have to see. But I think that's kind of it for my main speculation. I just want to get my thoughts out there. And it's always good to hear from you all. But that's it. I think my main points I wanted to say before I think we'll play a little Kaiju Universe here. That's kind of my main ideas, my main thoughts. So, I mean, a lot of people are saying stuff. We're all excited. We're all excited for this song. I mean, I'm excited, right? To say I'm not excited, I am excited. Um, I think it's super cool. It's something different. So, but it has come. It is time. It is time. It is time to crush all those that. Oh man, it's been a while. No? Yeah, yeah. I tried to play Project Kaiju, and got. I did very poorly. So, also, I didn't know. I didn't really feel it. I feel like Kaiju Universe never lets me down. I'm always entertained. So, let me just. Let's hope it runs today. But I don't even think I would play as Kong, but I don't have Kong unlocked, do I? So let me see the skill points. I have enough. Level 32. Yeah, I have a lot of G cells, but I kind of want to keep saving them up because and gears from Singular Point though. Kong, but I need a Game Pass. Is this? It's the 1964 King Door. There's the show. No, that's the Showa King Door. That is the 90s King Door. Level 2014. I could get him. Muto Prime. Oh, this just came out. Wow, he's really expensive. Zombie guy again. You can only get him during Halloween. Titanus, Behemoth, Frozen Behemoth. You need a Frostbite. Manila, level 30. Thermonuclear. You just need the pass. Haste. To get Kong, you need so many G cells. Here's Monster Zero. The Ava is super powerful. Destroys like the ultimate. I think we'll rock as Final Wars Godzilla for a moment. Okay. Let me just see. What's awesome is like when you zoom in closer to Godzilla, when he roars, it actually gives what's the word? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's still Easter eggs. Oh, it gives you a health boost. I didn't know that. But when you zoom in when Godzilla roars, it gives like a distortion. That's what I want to say to the audio. So I gotta find somebody. Or I just smash some buildings. I guess this means Kaiju Universe is going to need to include the Evil Kong soon. I wonder. Well, there's going to be a lot of updates. Also, like the new Toho Godzilla. So Kaiju Universe is going to have probably a lot of work to do over the next few months. Is it going to get all of these guys into Kaiju Universe? Oh hi. Hello. Well hi. I'm just trying to smash some buildings. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just smashing some buildings. Collecting those G cells. Okay. No. You want to roar again? I love the camera shake as well. I think that's super fun. The camera shake is a lot of fun. Jeez. Did not expect that to be so loud. Okay. Wait, is that another Final Wars Godzilla? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Is he? I can hear him. Is he gonna attack me? I hear Biolante as well. In the distance. Are we all roaring? We're all roaring. Oh, wait, what does the enraged roar do? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I feel like Final Wars Godzilla is a really underrated design. Um, this is a great design. I really like it. In general, I like the Millennium suits. So, but Final Wars Godzilla, it's not like my favorite, but it's up there. It's a really good suit, and I'm glad SH Monster Arts made a figure. I wish NECA had made a Final Wars Godzilla figure. It's a shame they didn't get to do many Millennium figures because, well, they did Godzilla 2002. That's it, and then Godzilla 2000. So they did GMK Godzilla 2001 and Godzilla 2002, which I have right here. I don't know if you can see him. I have Godzilla 2002 back there. So I love the Millennium suits. So I really wish NECA had made a Final Wars figure. Maybe Haya Toys will. If Haya Toys makes a decent Final Wars figure, I'll have to get it. How do you do that? This thing is blue. I just love the distortion of the audio, man. But how do you do? Good stuff. Well, I'm gonna go to Tokyo. I'm gonna smash some stuff. I'm gonna go to Tokyo. Well, what's happening? I forget how to. Has it been so long that I forgot how to play this game? Where the hell is Tokyo? They need to add a map at some point. I have no idea where I am. Missions. Oh, I didn't think about this. Random prize. Oh, oh, nice. Kill a swimming player. Kill a player while flying. Do I even have any flying guys? I think I have a Muto unlocked. Maybe I should try that. It's hard to fly though. It's not easy to fly. I don't know if I've been to Prometheus City in a while. I like this telescope. I'm just gonna smash some buildings because that's the best way to do it. I hear Biolante, but I don't know what Biolante is. I'm trying to smash these buildings, okay? I'm very focused. I keep hearing of the kaiju, but I don't know where they are. Oh, wait, are we fighting? Oh, are we fighting? Oh, I'm about to die. I'm getting my butt kicked. All right, that was pathetic. Okay, let's try one of the flying titans. Because apparently, if you're flying, oh, I have skill points. I need to use them, don't I? I'm so bad at Muto though. But apparently, if you have as a flying titan, you can get more points. You can. What is the mission? You kill a player while flying. Right. Okay. Definitely buff. Wait, how do I fly again? Oh, left shift. Here we go. I mean, should I really bother Jet Jaguar? I feel kind of bad. Did I even hit him? I don't even know if I hit him. And now there's a Godzilla. Let's take him out. Actually, I'll save you, Godzilla. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a building. Okay. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna beat this guy, but I love how big the sun is. I mean, I could see why the Muto can be so cheap because all you gotta do is just do this, or you can just hover in the air, and then when you start taking damage, you just get out. Yeah, and like the flying Muto can just hover. I'm taking like no damage while I'm flying either. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Okay, I need to go. Oh, what killed me? Okay, they got mad at me. Let me see if I can. Okay, but I'm starting to get a bit better because with flying Muto, you can like hover in the air. I didn't realize that. I thought you always had to be flying, or otherwise he would just stop. Oh yeah, and now I go. You can't get me, losers. See? All I gotta do is just fly away. Can I go up the whole mountain, or is there like an edge? I can. No, there's like a volcano here. Oh, got killed by Alante. If I can kill, I don't know where I am. I'm like inside the map. If I can kill Violante, I can get. I just need to. I took a lot of damage there. But look, it's the Muto. I have to help my mate, right? Who got it? Did I get it? I have to help. Okay. Oh, these controls are a bit funky. Hey, look, it's like Godzilla 2014. These controls are a bit wonky. No, how dare you? You killed my mate. So I must destroy you. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. I gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Oh my goodness. I'm out of here. I'm safe. Wow, I was. Oh no, you got me. Dang. I almost escaped, but like. Oh, Gaiken can also fly. I forgot about that. Gaiken can also fly. Oh, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. I'm taking damage. I took a lot of damage. They're still trying to kill me. What is the range on Godzilla's blast? Wow. You didn't hear Violante out there. My health is recovering. That's the good news. Well, something's happening here. Oh, it's the Muto Prime. And a flying Muto. Dude, it's the Muto Prime. Whoa. We're all Mutos. There's Violante. Oh, hey, look. We're all Mutos. Oh my god. Kill the Violante. You're being attacked by Mutos. I am stuck in the ground. I'm dead. Alright, forget that. You know what? That was lame. Do I have the Muto, whatever, the female Muto? What is it? Is it what they call it? The female Muto. Ah, 7,000 though. I don't know if it's worth it. Let's use Millennium. Oh no, let's use Shin. I forgot I have Shin. Let's do it. Everybody's at Prometia. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hello. Hello everyone. I'm here. Oh, he just ran away. Are you gonna fight me, Jaguar? Is that what you're doing? Or are you just walking away? Okay. Am I late, Leon Barnes? Oh, no worries. I'm still here, man. I mean, I am playing some Kaiju Universe, but I'm always, you know, still happy to discuss the new villain. But I just, just playing some Kaiju Universe now. Playing a little Shin Godzilla. Muto Prime, I think, is going to try and attack me here. Let's party. I'm infected. What? What do you mean? You can infect me? What do you mean you can infect me? Hey, is that a Rodan? Get back here. Wow. I did some damage to him though. I did do I did do some damage. So, oh, everybody's in Tokyo. There's like 9 people in Tokyo. There's a ton of people in Tokyo. Oh, there is a lot of people in Tokyo. Who could I fight? There's a lot of people in Tokyo. I'm getting in on this action. Okay, he ran away. Oh, get away from me, Rodan. Alright, let's do something stupid. I'm gonna go after King Ghidorah. Okay, and Jaguar's gonna fight me as well. Waiting for this to recharge. How much charge do I need for it? Who's attacking me? Do I have Gigan? Oh, here we go. Take that, little Gigan. Take that. You want to go, little Gigan? The amount of damage I could do to you? You're just lucky you're so small. And why am I stuck? Oh, why am I stuck? What the? What is attacking me? Is that Gigan? If I kill him underwater, I get the mission, right? Get back here. Oh, that's so lame. He jumps out of the way. What is that thing? Oh, it's the Eva. Okay, but I want to kill Gigan. He's being annoying. Is he dead? Where'd he go? Did I get him? No, he's still here. Oh, no, that's sorry. Where's Geigen? Hey, show Godzilla. Right, this is probably. Oh, I'm probably gonna get killed here, but at least I tried. And I'm down. I always love how Shin Godzilla freezes in place when he dies. On the Florida. Let's see if I can get. Oh, good party. Oh, he's really though. Well, maybe I can beat him. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I got him. I got him. It wasn't easy though. I'm going after the Muto Prime. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna die. But I got another. I got a few kills there. What the? Level 20. Aha! Let's increase speed, regen. Let's put damage. Let's put another one in damage. I feel like Shin Godzilla is more of like a tank, and so Shin Godzilla is better from a distance than he would be from. He's better from a distance, I think. Are you gonna attack me? Okay, I guess we're fighting. That was mean. That was very rude. You just came up to me. You just started fighting me. That was very rude. He just came up to me and just started fighting me. That was rude. Let's go here. I wonder if I have Geigen. I don't remember if I do. What just happened? I was just trying to smash a bunch of buildings. Alright. Looks like this is some action for me to join. Though that EVA unit might be problematic. But we'll see. Here we go again. I think this is the same guy I just fought 2 seconds ago. I just fought this guy, and I'm probably gonna die. What am I doing? Okay, plan B. We're switching it up. Shin Godzilla is great and all, but we're using my tank, my best guy, my big boy. best, my strongest Titan, my strongest one that I've leveled up the most. Let me smash some buildings first because you can get the Fury, whatever it's called. Whoa, okay, I went and hit the ceiling. There we go. Now I've got my energy going. It's always cool looking. All right, punk. You gonna challenge me? Or what? Are you the same as me? Or you? No, your Godzilla's 2014. Okay, punk. You made a bad decision. I think this guy I can take. Ooh, he's tough. Ooh, oh man, he's really tough. Ooh, I almost got him. I got him. He was tough, but I did get him. He attacked me first, so let's just. Ooh, Jet Jaguar is tough though. And now I'm getting tag teamed by this guy. Is he Godzilla 2021? Or is he Godzilla 2019 like me? I think he's Godzilla 2021. 55 kills. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, true. They did tell you should try different titans. So maybe I will do that. I'll see if there's one I haven't used in a while. I feel like Final Wars Godzilla, Godzilla 2021, Shin Godzilla I've used a lot. So I think after this whatever round with Godzilla 2019, I'm gonna try a different Titan. But I've got a bunch unlocked that I haven't used in a long time. It is true. Uh, okay. What a little, what a little punk. There's no way that this little guy's gonna kill me. Where'd you go? No way. If he kills me, I'm gonna be so annoyed. I do want to unlock Shogazel. That is a fun little power he has. He's gonna kill me. He killed me. He killed me. What a punk. He killed me. Okay, well, who's somebody I haven't used in forever? I have a Gaigan. I like never use him. You know, I got my Shin Godzilla. I've got him up to quite a few. Shin Godzilla is my second highest. I have a Gaigan. No points. I should use Gaigan. Because Gaigan can fly around. I forget about that. How does he fly? Left shift. Okay. Can he, from here, fire his beam? Cyborg Rage. Oh my goodness, that's so cheap. You can just stand here and just fire his beam. Oh, you know what? This is awesome because it's Showa Godzilla versus Showa Gaigan. What that like sent me to the other side of the planet. Going back in for another attack. Why is it like Mecha Kamada-kun or something? Why am I going all the way over here? Because I'm flying. He's going to kill me. Alright, he killed me. Alright, I need to play with Geigen a bit more because I really suck with Geigen. I never played him with him much. That's why. I didn't realize he could. Yeah, I didn't realize he could fly. Oh, it's the show Godzilla. Then I will fight him. Yeah, it's perfect. It's show Godzilla. What just happened? See, you can't run away now, you punk. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Oh, I knew it. Run, 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 run. Go, 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 go. I want to fight the Shoguns, but I don't think I'm gonna win that fight. So I'm gonna go to Isla de Mara. I'm gonna go to Isla de Mara to see. Oh yes, probably gonna die, but let's do it. Where is everybody? I hear Showa Godzilla. I want to go fight him because I'm Showa Geigen. So where is he? Also, I need to get these missions right. Oh, I did. Random prize. I have to kill a swimming player while swimming. Oh, I'm taking out Mothra. Mothra, you're mine. Eat this. Eat that. Eat this, Mothra. Eat this. Oh, that's a fun little chainsaw move. That's right, Mothra. Mothra's barely putting up any fight. That's right, Mothra. That's right, Mothra. Mothra, you suck. Come on, I got her. No. Yeah, I got her. All right. Let's take out the Kamada Queen. I'm dead. All right. Okay, but I'm getting the hang of Geigen. Did I level him up? I did. I need to use some skill points. Um, I think it's more fun than the male Mucho as a flying. Who should I get? Who should I get, man? Because some of these are so expensive. My instincts tell me I should just save up a lot, like a lot, and get to like 100,000 G cells and then buy something. Because honestly, some of the best ones are like super expensive. Like Megalos 2021 is like 350,000. Titanus Kong is 125,000. Showa Ghidorah, I could get him. King Ghidorah, but Mulgara, I'm gonna keep. Oh, Showa Godzilla! Oh, that's awesome. I'll see. Sure. All right. Time to rock. I always love hearing the people scream. Hopefully, you can't hear my neighbors screaming outside. I'm not sure what's happening. This is like a child screaming, I think, or crying. I don't know. Oh, kids. Let's see. What are you? Oh, it's the Ready Player One Mechagodzilla. Let's fight him. How? You're a punk. It's legal. What? I'm just trying to fight you, man. Okay. Are we fighting or what? Let me take out Jet Jaguar. Time to get revenge. Oh, hey, another Showa Geigen. Let me take out this Jet Jaguar. He's just so fast. Okay, let's fight. Wait, is this Jet Jaguar? Is this other Geigen on my side? We have two Geigens coming in. Revenge of the Geigens on Jet Jaguar. Wait, did he kill the other Geigen? No. Is he just trying to smash buildings? Oh, I'm getting tired of fighting this guy. I think he's trying to fight. Alright, I'm gonna fight this guy. Let's go. Let's go. We almost got this guy. I've taken a lot of damage as well. Come on. I got him. Wait, what did I just click on? Not sure what I just clicked on. Wait, are we... Is this Geigen fighting me? Oh, the lag. What just happened? Yeah, buddy. Give me a break. What the hell? No, 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 no. He got me. What? How did he get me? How did he get me? 57 though. I'm racking up those kills, but yeah. Gotta use some damage on it. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Already level 10. I haven't used Violante in a long time. She can probably do some damage. She's so slow though, that's the problem. She can probably do a decent amount of damage. That's a lot of damage. Ugh. Oh, she's so slow. Is the problem. She can smash stuff though. Oh, she can really smash a lot at once. Oh, that's a nice ability. So I can then, like, collect some G cells. Oh, it's Monsterverse Rodan. Like I said, I hope he shows up in Godzilla X Kong. What the? Go to hell, Rodan. That's cheap. I'll be alone. It's so slow. I think this guy's gonna kill me. But my health regenerates really fast. Hi, little guy. Okay, there was a fight. Is this cheap? I mean, this is how people are in Kaiju Universe. No way. Is he able to just escape? He is so lucky. That that Mechagodzilla stole my kill. How am I getting double teamed right now by Monsterverse Rodan and the Ready Player One Mechagodzilla? Wow, Violante's health regenerates really quickly though. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think they'd regenerate, the health regenerates that quickly. Sorry about that. Nice, okay. No one wants to kill. I don't know why I picked Violante. I'm regretting this now. I always want to go back to the menu because honestly, until someone kills me or until I find someone else, I'm gonna play one more run, I guess. And then I think I'm gonna call it for today. Because I've been streaming for a bit. Oh, are you kidding me? Megalon. Megalon's good. I haven't played as Megalon in a while. I do like Megalon though. One last run is Megalon. Birth Island. I haven't gone to Birth Island in such a while. All right, time to rock. Time to get revenge on Gigan. Wait, I can fly too, no? Or does Megalon cannot fly? He can do his little Cetopian excavation though, which is cool. What are you doing? He just went right. Oh, he's attacking me. Is this betrayal? What a betrayal. We fought together, Gigan. How could you betray me like that? How could you betray me like that? How? It's our foe, Jet Jaguar. Oh crap. I want the egg, Jet Jaguar. Got it. What? Oh, what just happened? I think I. Okay. I don't know what just happened to the stream. I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing. Anyway, that's probably as good a time as ever to finish it there. So, thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you all. Always have lovely to hang out with you all and Little Kaiju Universe. So, thank you all for hanging out with me during my discussion, my thoughts. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Who knows? We won't know until March of next year when Godzilla X Kong finally comes out. Um, but it's still fun to speculate, to guess, to speculate what's gonna happen. Um, Also, like again, we have the new Toho Godzilla film coming out in just a few months. Like it's coming out in November, so probably soon we're also gonna have news about that. Already our first look at that. So plenty coming in the next few months. It's actually kind of crazy. And then we have other stuff too. Gamera, the Godzilla Monarch series, the Kong anime, which is going to come out eventually, I assume. So there's just a lot happening, a lot happening. So yeah, and then I have some more stuff. Hopefully before the end of the coming soon. I think I have some stuff coming for you guys. Coming soon. That's all I can say for now. But yeah, I hope you all, to everyone who came to the stream and was in the chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us. To everyone who's watching this in the future on YouTube, um, thank you. Hope you liked it. If you all, want to catch the live streams, just make sure you, I think, hit the bell notification to get notified of when I'm live. And you can come always come onto the stream. You can hang out with us. We can discuss stuff. How you can play Kaiju Universe with me, and we can team up and beat other Titans and win. So yeah, no, just have a good Sunday, everybody, and I'll see you all in the next stream and or video and or you know what. All right.